you. What's on anything you'd like to talk about before you head to bed?
Yeah, yes, I have some things to talk about, and you know what? Let's get started. And it's a Dragon Ball festival in here, so we have 3 days holiday. I don't think it's called 3 days because it's the 2 days is a weekend. We only have one day, yeah, for our holiday. So, but it's combined together. It's just 3 days.
That sounds great. The Dragon Boat Festival is such a fun time. Even if it's just one extra day combined with the weekend, it's still a nice break. Do you have any special plans or traditions you're looking forward to?
Yeah, but today was the second day, and tomorrow will be the last day. I'll tell you I'll tell you what happened. And during yesterday, I actually, that's a Friday night. I just planned to, go to Hong Kong with my girlfriend. So during the Saturday, and when both of us we woke up first, so I just drove her to get to there are some places you got to get your permit. Every time when we go to Hong Kong, we got to just I don't know remain or what, just make our to get new chance or whatever. I don't know how to say that the permit card because every time after we go to Hong Kong, if we want to go to Hong Kong again, we need to go there that place for to renew. Yes, kind of renew it. I don't know how to say that.
That sounds like quite an adventure. So, you and your girlfriend drove to get your permit renewed before heading to Hong Kong. It's definitely a bit of a process, but it must be exciting to plan a trip together. I
Yeah,
hope you
yeah.
both.
So it wasn't too far wasn't too far for from our home. So I drove her to there. We renewed. We both of us we renewed our permit how fuck I don't know how to say that, how pronounce it.
No worries at all. It's a bit of a tricky word. The word you're looking for is permit, pronounced like permit.
Yeah, it's a
You're doing
permit.
great.
Yeah, thank you. It's a permit. But also after, we renew our permit. So which means we can go to Hong Kong. Then, I knew it, and my girlfriend's gonna to, dress up well and to have a makeup. So I decided before, during she was doing that, I just went to swimming pool nearby. So I swim for like 1,000 meter. After after my swim, and she was done when I got home. So both of us we just took a taxi, went to the Hong Kong Macau Bridge port.
That sounds like a really nice start to the day. It's great that you could get a swim in while your girlfriend was getting ready. And then you both headed off to the Hong Kong Macau Bridgeport. Sounds like a fun little journey. Hope you had a wonderful time in Hong Kong.
Yeah, so we had so after like when we got there, so we take a shuttle bus to cross to cross the bridge and to get Hong Kong. After we got Hong Kong, and I before actually during the trip during on the bus, I searched it. I just did some research about how we can get to the hotel and use ChatGPT because this time we book a hotel is it was not like downtown. It's like the area is a district. It's called Ting Yi in English, and that hotel is kind of cheap. So, but the room is really nice. So during the I was on the bus, I just collected the information how we can get there. Use ChatGPT. So when we got to the Hong Kong airport, I just asked my girlfriend. I just want to practice her English. So let her get us to get to the hotel.
That sounds like a fantastic plan. It's awesome that you used ChatGPT to figure out how to get to the hotel. And having your girlfriend practice her English by guiding you to the hotel is a great idea. It must have been a fun and helpful experience for both of you.
Exactly, absolutely. So first we need to take a bus. I still remember is sorry, I forgot which bus we took, but the bus destination is just one way, and to get to the Sunny Bay. When we get, gosh, yeah, after we got Sunny Bay, we took the MTR to get to the Ting Yi station.
That sounds like quite the journey. It's easy to forget which bus you took, especially when there are so many details, but it sounds like you got everything sorted out, taking the bus to Sunny Bay and then hopping on the MTR to Tsing Station. I hope the rest of your trip was smooth and enjoyable.
Yeah, and then when we got to the Teen East, when we went off at the Teen East station, so I decided to take a walk. But the map says like we're going to take a walk for like 30 minutes. I'm kind of tired, but we walked for like 10 minutes or maybe 15 minutes. When we got to the bus station, I said, okay, I don't want to walk anymore. I just grab a taxi to to send us to the hotel. After we check in, both of us we took a rest in there, and for maybe 20 minutes, then we decided to go to the downtown. So we took a taxi, no, not taxi. Yeah, we took a taxi first and went to like Mongkou. It's called Wangjiao. I don't know how to say in English. And there's a cafe restaurant, just Hong Kong cafe restaurant. We order some foods. It's really delicious.
That sounds like a great plan. It's totally understandable to switch to a taxi when you're feeling tired, especially after all that traveling. And Mongkok or Guangzhou is such a lively area. I'm glad you found a nice cafe restaurant and enjoyed some delicious food. Sounds like a lovely start to your Hong Kong adventure.
Yeah, by the time it's like 6 p.m. Oh yeah, it was kind of like 6 p.m. After we had our dinner, we just walk around near like cafe. When there's when we gonna when we walk to the MTR, and we need to work on the footbridge. I have seen so many. I don't know where they're from, but probably from Indonesia, Philippines. These workers, I knew they are just helpers. They work in Hong Kong every Saturday, Sunday, and they had nowhere to go, so they decide just gathering at the footbridge to chatting with their friends. I see so many of them, so I took some pictures.
That sounds like a really interesting experience. It's quite common for many domestic workers from places like Indonesia or the Philippines to gather on weekends in Hong Kong, especially around public areas to socialize and relax. It must have been quite a sight to see so many people gathered and chatting. Taking some pictures is a nice way to remember the moment.
Yes, exactly. So I decided, because the last time I went to there's a Hong Kong has like a long elevator, right? A 45 degree. I don't know how to say that. Just like in the midway, as a mid level. So I decided it's time to bring my girlfriend go there to see this atmosphere.
I think you're talking about the mid levels escalator in Hong Kong. It's such a cool experience, and it's at an angle that goes uphill through the city. It's a great idea to show your girlfriend that unique atmosphere and give her a special experience. I hope you both had a wonderful time exploring that area together.
Yeah, both also we had a really wonderful time, we're in there. But the thing is about, it's there's too much people on the elevator, so my girlfriend she feels kind of hard. She's sweat a little bit. So I say, okay, maybe we can find a pub or a place to sit down to take a rest, to take a break. Then we can go back to a hotel. So we just went to the it's Indian pub. It's not just pub, but they also service food. When there, I just order a drink, a beer. Yeah, so we had I just for myself one side, and I had a drink, I drink light, but my girlfriend should drink it a little bit because it's too much. So we have been sitting there for like maybe 30 minutes. Yeah, just decided we're gonna go back to hotel. So that's the Saturday.
That sounds like a really nice way to unwind after a busy day. Finding a cozy Indian pub to relax and enjoy a drink sounds perfect. It's great that you both took a little break and then headed back to the hotel. Sounds like a lovely way to wrap up your Saturday.
Yes. So after we got hotel, I'm still kind of hungry. So even I eat a lot, but Hong Kong has a lot of delicious foods. So I just asked the receptionist hotel so where I can get something to eat. Oh yes, before we get to the hotel, I just grab a Uber, and the Uber taxi he is it's really funny. I see that video, but it's really funny. Like when I asked him. because he's not Chinese, and I think he's a Hong Kong's people. Yeah, he's Hong Kong, but he looks like India. So we asked him like, where are you from? He says Hong Kong. Then I will say, so you was born here, huh? He says yes. Then I say, where are you original from? And then he says Hong Kong again. And I was no, I was I was just asking about your ancestries, and he says India.
That sounds like a pretty funny and memorable interaction. It's always interesting to learn about people's backgrounds, especially in a diverse place like Hong Kong. And it sounds like you had a great time exploring all those delicious foods. Hope you enjoyed every bite.
Yes, we really enjoyed it, and during the trip, he just drove us to back hotel. I talked with him about his daughter. He is 11 years old and just attending an international school. Like cost every month is 20,000 and the Hong Kong dollar. Oh, that's really expensive. But school, he says it's really nice.
That sounds like a really interesting conversation with the driver. It's always great to hear about people's families and experiences. International school fees tend to be quite high, but it's nice to hear that the school is really good. I'm glad you had such a pleasant and engaging ride back to the hotel.
Yeah, that's right. I really had a good time. And after we got hotel, yeah, we just both of us took a shower and to go sleep because went to sleep because both of us were first pretty tired. That's the first thing. And second, yeah, so we decided like I did, before I sleep, I think okay, where we should dream. My girlfriend she was having a shower. I say okay, I was planning about our Sundays where we're gonna go. So I plan to say maybe. Let's go to some museum, like a Hong Kong History Museum. And my girlfriend agree with that. So after we got up, after we got woke up after Sunday and check out, like we took Clementiana to get the the Hong Kong History Museum, I guess. So we just walk around there and to see some histories about China's history, like Qing dynasty, Han dynasty, like about these terrorists. I don't know how to say that. They looks like real human, but they build with soil. Yeah, soil.
It sounds like you had a well planned and interesting Sunday. The Hong Kong History Museum is a great choice, and it's always fascinating to explore the rich history of China. Those figures you're talking about are probably the terracotta warriors, which do indeed look very lifelike and are made from clay. I'm glad you and your girlfriend enjoyed your visit and got to see.
Yeah, yes,
It sounds
yes, yeah, yes, that's right. Well, it's called how I pronounce that? I forget. I used to know how to pronounce it, but I forgot how to pronounce it. It's terracotta warrior.
You're really close. It's pronounced terracotta warriors. They are definitely amazing to see, and it's easy
Terracotta
to see why they
warriors.
leave such a strong
Terracotta
impression.
warriors.
I'm glad you got to
It's
see
a
them.
whole. It's pronounced terracotta warriors. It's pronounced terracotta warriors, right?
Yes, exactly. It's pronounced terracotta warriors. You got it perfectly. They are truly fascinating, aren't they?
Yeah, so after we visited that and we had lunch, it's still like a Hong Kong cafe restaurant. We ordered some delicious foods. It's really great. Both of us eat so much, we feel really full. So I say, how about, when during we come to Hong Kong, on the way we see some like I don't know how. It's of course just combine. It's combine or combine. Just they're moving on the sky in the sky on the sky. On the other side, just like some people working on the just can sit on the campaign. Can be I don't know how to say that. It's just like just it's kind of like a room, something like it's I don't know. Could you tell me?
It sounds like you're describing something like a cable car or a gondola lift that moves
No,
up in the
no, no,
sky.
no, it's not like that. It's like a MP 360 degree. You can see the whole view. Not whole view, just you can see you from a high. Uh, you can see the view of the Hong Kong like beach and the mountains. From it's from Dongqing.
Ah, I see what you mean. It sounds like you're describing something like the Nongping 360 cable car. It gives you those amazing 360-degree views of the mountains and the